Hello, everybody. Welcome to Empowered Vegans, the show that inspires and empowers vegans to live their best lives. So I'm Mariquita Solis, and I am an empowered vegan here. And my mission is to help those that are struggling, sad, and angry, which I understand, I get it, to help them move into peacefulness and power and effective activism for animals and advocacy for themselves. So today I am going to be talking about animal wisdom, right? But I wanted to show you my little bowl that I got for my birthday, a little singing bowl. So let's start off with some quiet, a little bit of quietness. Let's take some deep breaths. And if you're watching, please let me know where you're joining from. And if you do deep breathing or kind of take some quiet moments, please let me know. I'd love to hear how you calm yourself down. How do you self-regulate? Because life can be a bumpy road. So I'm going to ring the bell and so let me just tell you that this is my growth area, is playing the singing bowl. So I will hit the little singing bowl. I wonder if y'all can hear it, but I think you probably can. So I'm just trying to get it to sing. See, I have a hard time holding it. There we go. But I'm messing it up because I'm holding it too tight. There. I got it now. Oh. I hope I'm not hurting anybody's ears. Tell me what you think about my little bowl. All right. Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for watching. So again, this is my little singing bowl for quietness, peacefulness. I'm going to put them away. So today I wanted to talk about the wisdom of animals because I'm very excited. I've got a group coaching program starting November 1st. It's on Wednesdays at 11 Eastern Standard Time. And we just had another sign up this morning. So I'm excited to see who is coming to the program. We're going to be using animal wisdom to elevate ourselves, right? What are the lessons we're learning from animals? Well, I happen to have some little tools here because I am an animal handler and a docent at Chattahoochee Nature Center. And I forgot to put this back when I was volunteering, which I'm going to take it back. But this is a good example of our state reptile. Our state reptile in Georgia is this guy, the gopher tortoise. And so this guy is very, very important. He is a keystone species. So what can we learn from this gopher tortoise? He weighs about 9 to 10 pounds. They're very gentle, very peaceful animals. We have a couple at the Nature Center. And so the reason we have them is because they were found on a surface outside on cement, and they have feet. The front feet are like shovels, and they have been worn down. So they're not able to live out in their natural habitat anymore. So these are again our keystone species, and they're very important. So what is it about the gopher tortoise that is so important? The gopher tortoise creates habitat for 350 other animals. So he loves to live in the southern parts of Georgia, and he is building underneath. He digs with his um, front claws, or is it claws? So he digs all these little pathways, and there's a lot of brush fires here, and he loves eating that, all the burnt fire, what am I trying to say? The grasses. So he loves eating that. He loves eating the yucca plants. And so he cleans up after the fires, but he also provides homes, and he provides um, places for the animals to go when there is a fire. So here's an example of an animal, and this is an indigo snake. He is one of the guys that habitats this area that the gopher tortoise has provided for 350 other animals. So what can we learn from the gopher tortoise about community, about helping others? Because he is a caretaker. He helps others. He's very, very important. And I think that they are actually being threatened now in Georgia. So we need to really take care of them. If you're in Georgia and you see a gopher tortoise, or of course any animals, and I'm talking to you all, so I don't know why I'm having to say this, but so you all are taking care of animals. So this is a great guy. He's a community leader. So what can we learn from him? To be a shining example, to build homes for others, right? He's strong, he's brave. He's not that big, right? He doesn't have venom. He isn't scary looking. He's a gentle giant, but his role is so important. Yes, he's beautiful. So let's see. I happen to have, what else do I have? I think this is something he loves to eat, the prickly pear. And so he lives in the longleaf pine forests. Again, he likes this when it's all burnt, when the forests have their burns, their natural burns. He's the cleanup crew also. So he's cleanup crew and a habitat homemaker for other animals. And again, what can we learn from him? How to coexist peacefully with other animals. And he's coexisting with snakes and crickets. And where's the little photo again? It's the snakes, the crickets, we've got, a gopher mouse here also that he's cohabitating. All of them are cohabitating. They're getting along. And as vegans, we've got to do that too, right? We've got to get along. And that's the only way they're going to make it. So let me know who's here. I see someone is saying glad to see you. So yes. So when when the group coaching program that's starting November 1st, we're going to be talking about different animals and what we can learn from them about how to be good advocates, right? How to prepare for the future, right? How to get ready for the conversations that are coming up during the holidays, of course. Maybe on our birthdays, if somebody brings us a birthday cake that doesn't know that we're vegan, how do we gracefully say thank you and let them know that we're vegan, right? That's very important. So here's another guy. I received this for my birthday, this little beautiful, it's original art, and I've got it in a protector. So the fox, and foxes are hated by a lot of people. And if you all know benefits, please put them in the comments. What would you say is a benefit of the fox? Why are they important to us? Well, I know I can say for sure that they keep the rodent population down. They also are really good at getting ready for the future, preparing resources for the future, making sure to put away, right? What can we learn from the fox? How can we get ready for our future? Well, we can get ready by advocating for ourselves, right? We can get ready by knowing that there are going to be some challenging times, and what do we need to do about that, right? How can we transform ourselves? And actually, I do have a photo for that. How can we transform ourselves? And here's a good example of a transformer. When we let go, when we let go of the things that are not helping our activist path. So this morning I asked someone, how are you supporting yourself in the mornings, right? Is it by beating yourself up and saying, oh my gosh, nobody's going to listen to me? No, it's about letting go of that, shedding those doubts, right? Shedding those doubts and stepping into confidence and supporting yourself. And that's what's so important as activists. We have to be our own cheerleaders. I'm your cheerleader. We cheerlead each other. In the group coaching program, we come together and we support each other. We say, how is it going during the week, right? We want to hold you accountable. Are you moving forward? What's your goal at the end of the 12 weeks? What do you want to have accomplished? And how can we help you in that? All right, we're getting some comments here. I know a vegan who had a chicken in his garden and a fox ate her. And then he called in hunters to kill the fox. I was upset though. Yeah, that's hard. Oh, I'm upset. Of course I'm upset, right? I mean, of course, foxes want to live. And there's a beautiful fox on YouTube if you've never checked him out. I think it's called Under Save the Foxes. Is that right? Let me look. I'll figure it out. Let me find it. So Finnegan Fox is hilarious. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, well, I know I can, but I was about to show you something else. But let me see this. Because it's too funny. He's too funny. And if you like foxes, you'll want to see him. And Save a Fox is the name of him. Save a Fox, Finnegan Fox, and he's really funny. It's a fox rescue channel. So I encourage you to go over there, and we've got to speak up for foxes and for chickens and for all animals. All right, so we were talking about transformation and letting go. And so here is an example of someone who is always shedding skin and letting go when the time is right. So this is a little garter snake. They shed well, we shed our skin all the time, but the snakes shed one big time, maybe every 8 or 9 months. So we have got to be like the snake. Since we're shedding every day, we don't have to wait 8 or 9 months or whenever we're outgrowing our skin. We can shed right now, shed ideas that don't serve us, right? What's an idea that doesn't serve you that you can replace with a new skin, a new idea, like this beautiful garter snake? Right? So we can learn from the snakes, from the animals, examples. So let me know in the comments, what are you shedding? And I'm shedding any doubt. I'm shedding because, see, I'm sure you see this. I'm a human animal and I'm like you all. I have my doubts. I have my growth areas. So what am I shedding today? I'm letting go of any beliefs that don't serve me. I'm letting go of that, hey, nobody's watching this video and that means that I'm not any good, right? Or maybe I don't have enough subscribers. I'm letting go of that. It's not true, of course. I'm here to talk about animals and wisdom, and whoever, the right people will come, right? If you're watching, you're the right people. If you're watching on the replay, again, here we are together, and I'm not forcing anyone to come. I'm letting go of the idea that I have to force someone to be here. No, this is welcome. You're welcome and invited to be here. So one thing I wanted to talk about, this is a secret. So I hope y'all can keep this secret. So as the leader of Unity North's animal ministry, the animal blessing is coming up November 5th. So what I'm going to do, it's centered around the unlovable animals. So here's what's going to happen. And I'm working hard to live stream it also. So that's on Unity North Praying Pause Facebook page, right? So that's our Facebook page. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have cards. So please put this in the comments. What are the animals that people don't like, right? Like foxes. See, like the one that my friend just put up here, and I'll put the little comment up again about calling in hunters to kill the fox. So what are some animals that are not loved? Fox, skunk. Let's see, what have we got? We have some vultures that I love at the Nature Center. They're so cute. They're very social animals. They live in packs, and they're the cleanup crew. We have 2 vultures that come to the nature center and hang out. They're just chill out. All of the animals at the nature center cannot be released. So then we have two that are come and visit us to hang out, and I've seen them there, and thank God they made it through the bird flu. But then we have our other two vultures that are in our habitat. But I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm saying that, hey, vultures are beautiful. So what are animals that are unlovable? Vultures. What are other animals? Rats. People hate rats, which are very intelligent animals. We can learn from them. What can we learn from rats? Loyalty. Rats are very loyal and very intelligent beings. Oh my gosh, there's so many lessons to learn from the animals, and just the way that animals trust us. And so here's a wonderful comment. I love all animals, but I still have problems with the human being, right? And so that's one thing we're going to talk about at the animal ministry meeting. The human animal, right? How can we be better stewards? So please put in the comments the animals that people find unlovable. What are some other ones? Cockroach, mosquito. Those are animals that are not very lovable. What else? Well, my mind's going blank right now. But so what's going to happen is people are going to come in to the animal ministry, to the blessing of the animals, and everyone's going to have a card. They're going to pick a card. And they're going to be asked to be an advocate for that animal. So somebody will get cockroach, and we're all going to go around and say a sentence for that animal that we picked. So I'd love to hear more animals if you have any thoughts. I'm excited about this. And then Reverend Richard, who is also speaking up for animals, is going to talk about the human animals, the unlovable human animals, maybe the ones that don't think they're perfect, or the ones people think are ugly. Well, who knows, right? That we are all beautiful. So we're all going to draw this in together. So I hope that now that I've said that this is a secret, I guess it's not a secret because I realize we're on YouTube. So I guess the secret's out. So anyway, that's the way it goes. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a wonderful time. And if you have any ideas for anything as an animal ministry leader, any ideas of presentations I can have to speak up for animals, please let me know, because that's why I'm here, right? And that's what's going on in the group coaching again, is we come together. Maybe we'll talk about what's our spirit animal, right? What's an animal that's going to represent you in this 12 weeks? So that's a hard one for me because there's so many animals, and to pick one, maybe we would come up with what's right for you. Do you need to have different animals that are going to represent you on this journey? So the program is at 11 Eastern Standard Time, November 1st, 12 weeks. And I hope I put the link in the comments. So I don't know. It would be very hard for me to think of one animal that would represent me. But I always think the monkey would, because I love monkeys and I always think of them as so cheerful. But I also think I'm very strong, right? Like an elephant. A lot of quiet, peaceful, compassionate strength like the elephant. So I can get my monkey out when I need to, like now. And when I need to really step into my strength and show up like an elephant, I can, right? I'm going to be a majestic, peaceful elephant, like swaying in the wind, right? With the singing bowl, right? I feel like the elephants would love this, right? So really, we're going to look and explore animals and how we can learn from them. What's an animal that is very flexible, and like the chameleon, for example, changing. That's what we have to do as activists. We have to change dependent on who we're talking to. We can't be stuck. We can't be stuck on people have to love animals. I mean, I wish everybody did, but if someone was more inclinated in hearing about health reasons why to eat plants, then let's go that way, right? Like the chameleon, we've got to change, right? We've got to be elegant. What's an elegant animal? A peacock, right? So there are many, many, many animals, and we'll be talking about this and growing and getting, we're going to be hearing from you all. What's the animal that you resonate with? I would love to hear it in the comments. What's an animal that is your spirit animal? So I think that growth is just super important. And the power of the group coaching program is that we all come together and learn from each other, and that we hold each other accountable. Every week we show up and we talk about how are we moving forward in our mission at the end of 12 weeks, which is a tangible goal, right? It's not just like we're going to be stronger on the inside. No, we're going to get something done. Is it going to be, we're going to create a meetup group and have 3 meetings? Or are we going to do a protest, or what is it, right? Are we going to protest a rodeo? What's it going to be at the end of the 12 weeks? Right? It has to be doable. It has to be something that we can accomplish, because we're setting ourselves up for success. So I love this. It's exciting and it's fun for me. I work with so many brilliant vegans, and I have one beautiful young vegan that I'm working with, and she's making such powerful videos that talk about the intelligence of animals. Oh my gosh, my heart, it just is warmed when I see the videos that she's doing. So amazing, amazing work. And there are ways to do activism. Maybe you want to come to the coaching program, but you don't know what you want to do at the end of 12 weeks. Well, talk to me. We'll see what's the fit. You don't have to be out there protesting on the streets, right? You don't have to be doing that. You don't have to be on the live stream like me. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be doing cooking shows. No, we'll find where you fit, right? Maybe your niche is writing letters or posting on social media or writing blogs or maybe writing a book. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. We'll see what is emerging, right? What is going to be created when you are put into a community of growth, a circle of growth with other vegans supporting you? What comes about? That's the exciting thing. We're talking about unlimited potential. So this program is on Zoom. And so we meet for 12 weeks. And if you happen to miss a week, which is, we all miss things. We have life events. It's recorded. So yes. And someone is saying mine is a superhero, is being a superhero. Great. Yes, 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 yes. So that's great. We all are superheroes. I mean, think about what you're doing. You are really elevated. You are very enlightened, because when we're able to see past this programming that we've been in for years and years and years as meat eaters, and as just the cognitive dissonance that is surrounding, I mean, that is an issue with keeping people from transitioning to veganism, that you're able to overcome it. You are indeed special, very, very special. And we need everyone to get up and be in the activist role, whether it's like Angela Fischetti and Jeff Palmer and my guest next week, Katya, and I don't want to mess up her last name. She's an amazing bodybuilder. So if you were like them, they're out there showing their vegan muscles, right, and lifting weights, and like Shelly, who's another vegan bodybuilder. So however you want to represent, as long as you're representing, as long as you're doing something for our animals, using your voice. Maybe you're not confident. Well, that's what this coaching program is for, building your confidence and showing you that you do have a voice. Maybe it needs to be elevated, and that's okay. My voice was tiny before. I was one of the shyest, I don't know, kids in the class. I had to be pulled out from my parents' car when I was a little kid, dragged in. I was so scared. I hated fall, because fall meant I had to leave my mom and go back to school. And I still feel that feeling in fall. I feel sad. It's that little girl inside of me. And I have to be nice to her and comfort her and love her. Again, these are healing process, right? The inner child. And we'll talk about that in the group coaching. We're healing our little children that are scared to talk, that are scared to be confident, right? That think I can't do it, but you can. We're sending love to that little child. And we acknowledge her. I say, hey, I know you're scared and you're beautiful. You're beautiful the way you are, perfectly imperfect. You don't have to do anything else to be loved by the universe. The universe is standing for you, and I'm standing for you too. I'm on your side. So that's what this is about, the coaching programs. And that's my mission, is to empower you to be better activists for yourself, right? If someone's coming at you about being vegan, what are you going to say? How are you going to handle it gracefully, right? Like, let's see, what's another beautiful, strong animal? A giraffe, right? I always see the giraffe standing very strong. And I think of the giraffe as elegant and determined, right? I don't ever see the giraffe as like panicked or anything. That's not an animal that I think of as like a hyena that's just, So we can all be giraffes, standing tall and elegant, handling the questions about veganism. If someone says, why are you vegan? We're not going to get flustered, right? We're going to be able to handle that gracefully. So I think, let's see who that is. My laptop starts to black and becomes too loud. So thanks for watching. It might be Claudia. So let's see. I'm not sure. But anyway, so how can we be more like these animals? Like the snake. I was holding a snake yesterday. Man, the snake was a big snake, a big king snake. And he or she was really making me, it just really kept me on my toes, because this was a big snake, and I was trying to show the video, and I was all over the place just holding on and not hurting this beautiful creature who had no desire to hurt me. So what did she teach me? She taught me to kind of be more quick, right? To be thinking on my feet, right? Because life is going to come at me like that. And so here's the snake. I'm having to turn, and I'm like trying to also show you all on video this beautiful being. But come on, it's like, no, this is the time to move, right? A time for everything, a time for quick wit, right? How am I going to keep this little being safe and also move with the dance of this black king snake who's so beautiful, right? So these are the lessons from animals that I'm always learning and you're always learning. And then when we open up to this, if we're stuck in the day, think, what animal can help me pass this time right now? I feel so angry. What's an animal that I can ask to come into my life or to connect with, right? I'm feeling so frustrated. What animal can I call on for help? Only you can answer that. What animal you would call on for help? I think, again, I might call on the elephant or the wolf. They're so beautiful. I might call on the powerful wolf. So it's dependent on you. So I'd love to hear your comments. What animals resonate with you? What animals are in your heart? Are you going to be like the monkey today? So I am going to be somewhat of a monkey. I'm very connected with the monkey because I was always told you can't sit still as a child, right? And here's another funny story. When I was a little girl, they would draw an X on the front of the class. When I had to come up to the class, they would take the chalk and put the X there. So I had to stand on the X because apparently I squirmed all over the place. But hey, I'm a mover. That's okay. So I'll never forget that. I guess it didn't traumatize me. I just something that I think about. I guess coming a long way. And now it's good because movement is a good thing. So, you turn things around. Because if I was just sitting here very boring talking, well, I don't know. You all might fall asleep. But so it's all good. Be who you are, right? Take who you are and use it for your activism. Use it for you to be an advocate for yourself, right? We're building these traits: confidence, peacefulness, acceptance, All right, here's a comment. I am the sleek and super fast cheetah and have been since I was 4. I love that. Yes, that's another graceful animal. Graceful, yet very quick and very keen, very sharp. I love that. Beautiful. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm very excited. So there are limited spaces. So please reach out to me. The link is in the comments. And if you have any issues, just contact me directly and see about, if you want to come to the group coaching, reach out to me. But maybe it's a time issue or who knows what. Just contact me. But we're here to grow together, and that's my mission. Right. So I just wanted to come on here and invite you to that, tell you a little bit about who I am. Like, I'm a very spiritual person. What does that even mean? Some people are scared off by spirituality. For me, it means that I'm connected with animals. I'm connected with the earth, right? I was put on the board of the Earth Care. They came to me and said, will you be on the board of the Earth Care at my church? And I said, yes, because as the leader of the animal ministry at my church, it's important that the earth, animals, and healthy living, because I'm the leader of that too, so that we all come together. Healthy living, animals, earth, it's all connected. And I want to be there. Yes, I'm here. And that's what spirituality is to me. It's acknowledging the sun. It's acknowledging the trees, right? And it's not boxed in. Spirituality is growing, expanding to Mother Earth, acknowledging her and her living beings. So that's what I'm about. Sound journeys. I'm about forest bathing, getting out there, tree hugging, right? Connecting with Mother Earth and grounding myself. So that's who I am. If you like that, come to the group coaching. If you think it's wacky, that's okay too. Because I am wacky and I admit it. So, but I'm all good with that. So I don't know if there's anything else I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you about the pig story if you haven't heard it, about how we had at one animal ministry service, we had the little pig Goji, who's my friend Julie Robertson from Georgia Animal Rights and Protection. So I guess Goji's not that small. He does his own thing. So we were trying to get him out of the car, and he did get out of the car. Julie had some little treats for him. He got out of the car, and then we just needed to make it into the building. Well, that turned into an hour ordeal of Goji being in the doorway and almost getting in. And then he was almost in the door. Julie was trying to lure him with the nuts and everything. And so just one little bit, and Julie was like, give him a little push. So I pushed, and then I was going to shut the door, and he was screaming bloody murder like I was getting him. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, here I am, the leader of the animal ministry, and it sounds like I'm killing this poor pig. Anyway, it was a funny story. Goji did go in the door, and he was sliding, and that was the problem because it was a slick floor. So we were able to put a little mat down, but then he went in the corner, and the most beautiful thing happened. He was scared, and I was just like, oh my gosh, here we are an hour behind schedule. The musicians are like, what's going on, right? We can't wait here all day. And Goji was scared. And anyway, and I was looking like an animal abuser. But so the youth of Unity, and we're talking about the 20-year-olds, and I guess they're not youth, but the young people of Unity were there. And I think there was Justice, and then there was I can't remember the other young guy's name, but then they went and they did Reiki on Goji, the energy healing Reiki energy to him, and he calmed down. Julie said she really didn't know much about Reiki. Julie's Goji's mom, but she said that she could tell right away the shift. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful gift. And that's why I love my church, because some people might think we're crazy, but you know what? We are very open, right? You can believe what you want to believe. It's really about unity. So the fact that they did the Reiki on Goji and he calmed down, we're able to go ahead. Julie was able to give the talk about pigs, and also not being too much, but inserting that pigs are living beings and they deserve better than factory farms. My gosh, right? The factory farms are horrible. So we were able to get that message out. And then Goji didn't want to leave Unity at the end. He stayed there another hour trying to get him back in the car. So it was an interesting day. Oh my gosh. But these are the lessons of life that I'm learning how sensitive pigs are, what beautiful hearts they have. And I'm sure you all know that too. But to have an experience like that with Goji and to see in person the sensitivity of this beautiful being is something I'll never forget. So I'm very honored to have been blessed as the leader of the animal ministry, to be blessed as the leader of the Healthy Living Group, and now on the board of Earth Care. All right, y'all. So if you're interested, join me November 1st, the 12-week group coaching program. The link has got to be in the description. So reach out to me if you want to have any questions, want to talk about it, and be a part of this fun group. So thanks, y'all, for joining me on this live stream. Again, it's all about connection with all living beings, all of this beautiful earth. Let's call it all in as it stands for you. The earth is standing for you. Every living being is standing for you, and I'm standing for you too. I'm behind you. I'm standing with you, and I'm thankful and I love you. So carry that energy with you the rest of the day. I'm carrying it. You are a blessing to me. So I'm sending you love, everybody. Namaste, vegan. Reach out to me. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Bye, y'all.